Why wouldn't I? He was the last one who worshipped the Olympian gods, before Constantine came along and adopted Christianity.
Hazel nodded.
I remember something about him. The nuns at St. Agnes taught us Diocletian was a huge villain, right along with Nero and Caligula.
She looked at Askin and said Jason.
Why would you idolize him? He wasn't a total villain, Jason said. Yeah, he persecuted Christians, but otherwise he was a good ruler. He worked his way up from nothing by joining the Legion. His parents were former slaves, or at least his mom was. Demigods know he was a son of Jupiter, the last demigod to rule Rome. He was also the first emperor to retire, peacefully, and give up his power. He is from Dalmata, so he moved back there and built a retirement palace. The town of Split grew up around...
He faltered when he looked at Leo, who was taking notes in the air with a pencil. Go on, Professor Grace, he said wide-eyed. I want to get an A on the test.
Shut up, Leo. Piper sipped another spoonful of soup. So why is Diocletian's palace so special?
Nico leaned over and plucked a grape. Probably that was the guy's entire diet for the day.
It's said to be haunted by the ghost of Diocletian. Who is the son of Jupiter like me? Jason said. His tomb was destroyed centuries ago, but Raina and I wondered if we could find Diocletian's ghost, and asked where he was buried. Well, according to the legends, his scepter was buried with him.
Nico gave a thin, creepy smile. Ah, that legend.
What legend?
Hazel asked.
Nico turned to his sister. Supposedly Diocletian's scepter could summon the ghosts of Roman legions, any of them who worshipped the old gods.
Leo whistled. Okay, now I'm interested. Be nice to have a booty-kicking army of pagan zombies on our side when we enter the House of Hades.
Not sure I would have put it that way, Jason muttered, but yeah. We don't have much time, Frank warned. It's already July 9th. We have to get to Imperius, close the doors of death. Which are guarded, Hazel murmured, by a smoky giant and a sorceress who wants...
She hesitated.
Well, I'm not sure, but according to Pluto she plans to rebuild her domain, whatever that means. It's a bad day that my dad felt like warning me about personally.
Frank grunted.
And if we survive all that, we still have to find out the giants awaken Gaia and get there before the 1st of August. Besides, the longer Percy and Annabeth are in Tartarus. I know, Jason said. We won't take that long in split, but looking for the scepter's worth a try. While we're at the palace, I can leave a message for Raina, letting her know the route we're taking for Imperius.
Nico nodded.
The scepter of Diocletian could make a huge difference. You'll have my help.
Jason tried not to show his discomfort, but his skin prickled at the thought of going anywhere with Nico D'Angelo. Percy had shared some disturbing stories about Nico. His loyalties weren't always clear. He'd spent more time with the dead than the living. Once he'd lured Percy into a trap in the Palace of Hades. Maybe Nico had made up by helping the Greeks against the Titans, but still. Piper squeezed his hand.
Sounds like fun. I'll go too.
Jason wanted to yell, "Thank the gods!" But Nico shook his head.
You can't, Piper. It should only be Jason and me. Diocletian's ghost might appear for the son of Jupiter, but any other demigods would most likely, spook him. And I'm the only one who can talk to his spirit. Even Hazel wouldn't be able to do that.
Nico's eyes held a gleam of challenge. He seemed curious as to whether or not Jason would protest. The ship's bell sounded. Festus creaked and whirred over the loudspeaker. "I've arrived," Leo announced. "Time to split." Frank groaned.
Can we leave Valdez and Croatia?
Jason stood.
Frank, you're in charge of defending the ship. Leo, you've got repairs to do. The rest of you help out wherever you can. Nico and I...
He faced the son of Hades.
We have a ghost to find.